Shit, super YouTube. And then they got a safety. Damn! I knew he was gonna get me with that whole ass blitz.
That's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
Hey, that nigga said he was going to go eat and go to sleep. That nigga still on the game.
You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually...
No. Shooting guard, yeah. He ain't in the league no more. He got kicked.
It's thought about.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
I know you did.
2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones,
he looking for niggas to play that 2K shit. Nobody's gonna play that shit.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us.
Hey, that little dude, that little mini-me dude died too.
2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Arlington.
That's on your mind, Larry.
Yeah, the little mini-me dude.
It's fucking mine.
This time Montgomery.
The real little one, the one he used to carry around.
37.
No, not Austin Powers, the bad dude. They had that little dude, mini-me, the little short dude.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, the real little, the little bitty one. Yeah, he died. He died day 4 yesterday. I think it was day 4 yesterday or yesterday. It was one of them.
Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything.
No, not Austin Powers, the little bitty midget dude, man. The little dude he was carrying.
They were able to stop him short of a first down.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Right, that's true though. It really is. It's really hard to do that.
Damn, that nigga Birmingham act like he don't understand. Damn, niggas, the little bitty dude. Damn.
12 yards.
I know, right? I'm kidding though.
Yeah, man, you asking the same damn question. Yeah,
and he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. There at 22. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
He throwing that same bullshit ass plate, man. That little corner. I know what to do to that.
And once again, the Packers. They're back
I know
out in
exactly how to
front.
stop that little bullshit
Extra
play.
point try now for Crosby. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
I know how to stop it. I ain't got to do put a nigga up underneath.
Kick it away.
When that nigga make that cut, that shit gonna get jumped.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across
Not a
the
damn
20 before
thing.
he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Dallas
I got him
gets
soon.
set to take the
I got him
field.
soon.
And what do you think
Oh,
goes on here in
soon
this
they cut that
situation?
practice
If you got
squad
the football,
stealing
you're
on.
trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try
No,
something?
this in that other
You're
league.
thinking
I
about
got this one
jump-starting
when they
your
cut it
team,
on.
right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you
Yeah,
got to
BG,
figure
you know who
if
cut that.
something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Dancing to his left. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Man, why this dude jumping over me?
And incomplete. Chad Hansen, the intended receiver.
That nigga jump. That nigga.
Third down here.
That nigga
They
stayed.
decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Prescott from the gun on third. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Send it.
Now the 7th-year man Chris Jones on to kick. Trevor Davis deep for Green Bay. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And they're going to go soft on the corners. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to air one.
Man,
out.
why in the fuck I... Ooh, thank you, man. Why in the fuck I bit on that nigga from up underneath? Why I bit up on that nigga? That nigga over the middle would kill me, boy.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Oh, I know what to do. I'm going to get on that safety.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
Come on, man.
And he'll get to the 29-yard
That nigga right there will not
line,
jump
brought
that
down
big.
there. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
Man, come on, man. I didn't put no damn QB spy. I knew he was going to come out that pocket.
And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A good burst there. Gets him 7 up to midfield.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Halfback sent in motion. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but
there we go, Rodgers.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been
Come on, man. I
Wide
moved that
open
man.
receiver
Damn.
complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now Hundley. This will be his first throw off the bench. That is caught.
Man, I knew that.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
the speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offense.
Touchdown.
Oh, man, I knew you was going to do that.
Devontae Adams, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
You better hope they keep winning.
Or whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off.
They got to go back to Indiana, don't they?
6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down.
And that's what they're going to lose.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. And he's got it to Hurns. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Prescott on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone has their strengths.
Which one?
To their right or their left, being able to throw the football.
Oh, go ahead.
So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. As we saw in his rookie year, Dak not afraid to run with it, and he did there to pick up the first.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. Second down, Prescott. Oh, Prescott.
Oh, man, this nigga right here fumbled the ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A dump off to Elliott. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Again, here's Blunt. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott being chased out left. He's got curves.
There we go.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this third down play is going nowhere, but credit to him, able to pick up the 1st.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left.
Let's go. Come on. Oh, Zeke.
In the wall, you'll have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive. Offense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. They'll run with Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
Yeah.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Blood.
Come on, man.
No gain on the
boys
play
ain't
that
pushing
time,
these
so
boys.
A big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
So it was a drive that seemed to go on for an eternity, forever. Our sponsors were probably saying, hey, we need to get our products in here on these commercials. But after all of that, 3 points is the result.
Yeah, it's hard to say who came out ahead there, isn't it? On one hand, you kept the defense out there a long time. But after controlling the ball for so long and just moving the ball incrementally down the field, a field goal seems like a bad result.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left.
Man, come on, man. I sat here and waited for him to throw that ball and jumped up to pick that big.
It's a big play for the Pack on 3rd. 43 yards.
Nah, he didn't run no motion. I was running right there with his damn running back. I knew what he was finna do.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, fuck, man. I let this nigga score again. Damn.
Packers. A great play there. His second
Shit,
touchdown
I
of the
fucked
game,
up and
and
ran
his
the wrong
9th on the
defense
year.
against that
And
nigga.
the
I knew he was
Packers
finna run
add
it.
6 to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This
Why is
group
you standing
well
back?
organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Nobody back there. Come on, man.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Oh.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. First down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right?
Oh, Prescott.
Oh, get that. Oh, man, this nigga Collins knocked the ball right to him. Come on, man.
You can't make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down,
this nigga Collins knocked the ball right to him.
Absolutely. To the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 84 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I know what to do. I know exactly what to do.
And now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is?
You run one play across the middle, and they play to that outside.
Maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Second down, 9 yards to go. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over.
Damn, man, I threw that one little bullshit ass. I knew that shit was going to happen.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Uh-oh, somebody forget their egg wood.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Shift together here from the D-line. Prescott now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. And this is going to be
this shit right here, man. I push stop on the fucking stick. I let the stick go to throw the ball. This nigga kept running.
The football back in excellent field
Do
position.
that shit off his fucking
and they'll
foot,
start
man.
this drive with very good field position.
Damn.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll go again to Jones. And room there to work it inside the 25. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's got room. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents.
Who quit on Jerry?
Because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back.
Hey, ask that nigga who quit on him. Kick their ass.
Getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing.
Oh, I'm finna find out who did it. I'm gonna kick their ass. This rich kid partner, they gone.
No, you don't want that feeling.
He might be gone right along with him.
Beat up with this team again.
Escaping the pressure right. Going right side. He has Witten. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to let it fly.
Man, why the fuck is he overthrowing? Man, I'm finna get rid of this bitch ass nigga.
Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy.
This nigga is overthrowing the balls every time, man. What the
this
fuck?
Defensive pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Rodgers looking to throw. His throw incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And some room to maneuver. And I think the ball's out. And the Cowboys Cowboys have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Well, it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A second down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. And even 50 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there. And
I know in one of them leagues he got Seattle.